back to the vlog.
Welcome.
We just finished up week 6 and Blessed Sacrament in Amarillo. That's where Blessed Sacrament in Amarillo. It was a pretty solid week, honestly.
Good week.
It was kind of nice.
Hi. Okay, where were we this past week?
We were at St. Anthony's in Hereford.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! What was our favorite part of the week?
I think probably a lot of us kind of agree with this, but one of my favorite moments was the host family that me and Edgar were staying with. They were solid. Such an amazing family. Such a good role model of what a young Catholic family should look like. They had 3 little boys, 2 of which were in the program with us. Their whole house was Catholic. They had at their house in their playroom they legit had a mass kit and an altar set up with legendaries and missals. They had a tabernacle. They had what they called their holy toys, and their not holy toys, but their holy toys. They had a Lego Last Supper set, a Lego Nativity set. They loved watching holy movies and stories about saints. They had bingo games that were Marian apparitions and saints and Bible stories. They had prayer kneelers in their living room, so amazing. And they took such good care of me and Edgar all week long. The mom would always wake up nice and early and make us a delicious breakfast. There was a lot of times in our afternoon break we'd go right over there. She would always have snacks and drinks, and we just hang out with the kids. And they were so awesome and amazing.
My favorite part of the week was, well, I guess there's not a favorite part, but a progression of the week, seeing one of my siblings in the evening program, being able to enjoy her time being there, even though she was the only high school female, or in my understanding, the only high school female in the program, and everyone else was junior high, and so not her friends, and a different atmosphere that she is not used to, and seeing her being able to just stay and get to see most of the entire program throughout the week, and just seeing the progression of that was one of my favorite parts.
Okay, favorite funny story of the week. Stop.
Okay. So one of the girls in my class, she raises her hand and is really serious about this question, and she goes, "Did Jesus ever have a girlfriend?" And I was just no.
One day of the week, the high schoolers have an opportunity to go to Eucharistic adoration and confession, and then we also do a meditation. And so before the meditation, our team was setting up, and we have to black out all the windows and get all the candles set and stuff. And so we try and find the room that has the least amount of windows, obviously, because then we don't have to cover as many. Well, Jose said, "Guys, let's take them in here." And we're like, yes. He found somewhere that doesn't have a lot of windows. He shows us this closet. And he's like, "Look, there's no windows in here." And we were like, yeah, imagine us having this nice thing set up, and the kids were like, "Come on, kids, come follow us." And they're going to be like, "Where we're going?" To this closet.
The DRE was ordering some big old slip and slide, and she had a pretty decent one. And then she showed the father, and father's like, "Oh no, is there a bigger one?" And she's like, "Well, yeah." And he's like, "I want the biggest one." So we're like, "Oh, okay then." So when I showed up, that thing was so huge. Well, me and Brooklyn well, should we just go face flat and slide down it? So of course Brooklyn, always, likes to race to the very top. So when she started racing up the top, it had these little steps, and she's slipping. Boom, smack right in the face. And then when we're coming down too, it's all this water came into our mouths and our nose.
Yeah, we got some speed going down that. Funny moment was Totus Tuus theater. We're always doing something gross, and this week we had, actually a couple weeks ago, we got the idea of the human blender. And the whole point of the skit is to put all this stuff in a person's mouth, and they blend it and spit it into this cup, and someone drinks it. Well, we decided that was pretty gross, so we weren't going to do it. But this week I convinced Anna to do it. So I was the blender, and we were blending up pizza and bananas and pickles and Coke and hot sauce and oh gosh, I mean all kinds of stuff. It was disgusting. And we get through most of the stuff and it's still pretty chunky, so we decide to blend it again. So he puts it back in my mouth, I'm chewing it, and all of a sudden there's kids standing up, going everywhere, kid had thrown up, there's kids running to the bathroom, and so we just like stopped the skit, abandoned the mission and decided to move on with the day. But
Tell how you really saw Christ working in you, your teammates, or through the community.
I saw God working this week when I had a class full of boys this week. So, and we're going over the sacrament. So we get to the sacrament of holy orders, and then one of them raised their hand and was like, "I want to be a priest." And then about half the class ended up saying, "Yeah, I want to be a priest too. I want to be a priest too." And I just thought that was really cool to see these kids wanting to be a priest. So that was really awesome.
During adoration and confession, of course we go through our Brooklyn does her little talk before confession, and then she's all like, "Well, whenever y'all feel free, you're more than welcome to go in confession. Father was waiting." And so as soon as she sat down, we had 28 of in the night program, and all of them literally stood up and walked straight to confession. And that was something that was so beautiful. We like looked at each other, we're like
All of them?
Yeah, all of them, for real. That was something that was so beautiful right there.
You always get worried too that like not all of them are going to be able to make it because we only have like a short period of time. It's about an hour. But Father was able to get through every single one of their confessions. So all 28 of those people were able to make it. So.
A time that I saw Christ working was when there was one particular day in Mass I felt like nothing was going right, and I remember just crying like multiple times throughout Mass because I was like, oh, this is the worst Mass that we've had, like, and there was parents watching, and I know that that's not what it's about, but I want the parents to be excited about the program and see that we're doing great things anyway. But there were some altar servers, and I think all three of them had never altar served. I'm not quite sure, but it seemed like everything that they were doing was needed to be helped, and so it was just like really slowing the Mass down, and I was worried about getting to things on time, and obviously my mind was not in the right spot. But Father Nestor at the very end reminded me about patience, because he called him up there, and he basically just talked about how it's good that the kids are learning and that we need to take the time to teach them, because if we don't, they won't learn, and how it's good to see that they don't know, and we need to take the time to teach them. And so when I was like, you're so right. If we don't have patience, then I don't know. I was just very reminded of patience, and so that was definitely a time that I saw Christ coming through Father Nestor. So see you later. Bye. Bye.
Be safe. Be smart. Be good.
Bye.